Hey LAN Party gamers, well it's the night before Christmas and all through the house we're about to be stirring because this server room is a mess. As you can see, there is stuff literally everywhere. This is post-November Lanathon, and everything that we didn't use, give away, or that we store here permanently is just kind of strewn about. And it's also time to upgrade our server infrastructure. So as you saw in our last video, we did the Gigablast upgrade, which gave us over 900 megabits down on our internet. And now what we have to do is make sure that our server infrastructure and everything that goes into that can disperse that speed throughout the house. So today we're going to be cleaning up the server room and installing a new server rack, a legitimate server rack, in its place with our new server running pfSense. This is going to be running server 2012 with Hyper-V, and well, we've got a 24 port switch that's actually going to be dispersing that from that server, as well as some UPS backups, screen that we mounted to it, and more. So stay tuned as we start this process. Here we go. Okay, so our week-long endeavor from Christmas Eve through New Year's Eve, which is today, is finally finished. We've got the server room in a state now where you couldn't even tell it was the same room before as it is now. From the plastic shelving on the wall with all the bins on it, properly sorted equipment within them, the monitors and the televisions on top, the extra Rock Band equipment that can now fit in this room, all of the workspace, extra storage we have, and speaking of rack space, we've got actual rack-mounted servers now, properly cable tied and cable managed, with servers for both work and LAN on the same rack with the gigabit network. Our new server has 10 2TB hard drives in it, Western Digital Reds built for NAS storage, giving us almost 20 terabytes of total RAID 6 storage. Our old servers lay dormant here at the base of our new server rack, ready to be sold off or used by other events or LAN parties who need to use them. And the closet itself is in a much better state than it was. We've got the Wi-Fi now set up in a place where it's easily managed and set up and it looks clean. We've got cables going from outside when we do the LAN parties in the backyard for overflow, instead of just going through the window, going straight through the wall and into a wall plate and into the room and hidden so you don't see the cable on the ground. We've got all of the lines coming in from the house, several of them redone so that they can reach with slack on the new rack mount, so that we don't have to use extensions, and that they're brand new Cat5e as opposed to the stuff that was installed many years ago by me when we first moved in. Behind me here we've got storage now for stuff that comes in from sponsors, so it's not just sitting on our staircase. We're actually going to be able to sort it out and keep it in here and actually walk around. There's almost nothing on the floor, and it's great to be able to go in here and just say, oh hey, I need this piece of equipment and it's in this bucket, and then just put it right back where it was when I'm done. I don't have to step over stuff just to get into this room. We also now have a permanent place to put our bins of network cables and switches, as well as our power plugs that we use for LAN-a-thons. Those big bins wouldn't fit on these racks that we got because they're too tall. So the rack that we were using for the servers that was kind of dilapidated and falling apart, we combined with another rack that was being used solely for storage and doubled the strength of the big rack by using parts from both. And because of the way that it works out, we're actually able to customize the height of the spacing between them. So now those bins fit perfectly and sturdily on that, and that is actually bolted to the wall so that it is nice and anchored and it's not going to go anywhere. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and it really helps out the LAN being able to just grab something when you need it. And it makes me feel good at the end of the year here now that everything is set and ready to go for 2018. And at the end of the year here, we've done a lot in 2017 with the biggest LAN that we've ever held at the hotel, starting out our video blogs at CES and continuing them as you see today with this video going into next year. And I hope to see you guys continue watching us. I appreciate all the support you've given, the huge support of the community for helping me out here and building these and moving them in and really helping out the infrastructure for LAN and continuing that trend coming up here in the next year. Expect really big things from San Diego LAN. We're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger with your support. And I really hope to see all of you guys out here at one of our LANs in the future to make use of all of this new infrastructure and to just have a good time doing that. Thanks for watching. Please stay with us. Subscribe to this channel if you can. Give us a thumbs up if you like to see organization and cable management, server information, that kind of thing. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See you next year.